Hello, JP. Camping. Hey, Kristen. Hey, Jetson. Yeah. So I wanted to start the tournament a bit later because my farming run hasn't ended. So I guess we can just listen to JP singing for a bit. Yeah. Kristen, I can't find your YouTube channel. There. Okay, I found it. Hang on, let me turn up the volume. Let me lower the audio, and we can hear JP singing.
Tell me you feel before you, yeah. All the things I said to you, everything that made you feel brand new. Tell me I'm the first to go, 'cause baby I don't wanna know if all the words I said to you ever made you feel as if you're blue. Maybe I'm only reminders of what we were.
Alright. What a great way to start the morning for me, guys. Hey Tex. Hey Mark. Hey Thor. Hey Swift. Kristen, it's not that I stopped it. It's that's the end of the clip. You got to upload a full version. Let me turn up the proper audio. Do it. I closed the video, Kristen. No. We should. You see, JP came in first today, so we only listened to it once. Imagine if he comes in like 20th or something. We get to listen to it 20 times. I bet Kristen is just asking me to repeat it so that the view count on that video goes up. That's what Kristen's secret plan is, right? How are you all today? Hey Rayan. So I'm still in a farming run now, and tournament hasn't started yet. So I guess we can just chill here for a bit first until the viewers go up. Today's battle conditions look really painful. I think I'm going to die. Well, I'm going to get whooped again in tournaments. It's probably not a surprise anymore. But ranged enemies and tank ultimates, I think I get to like wave 2300, 2400, and I'm just no longer able to kill the ranged enemies anymore. And it's just a juggling game, and at some point they just don't die, and they one shot on me, and then that's it. Hey Lelis, I'm good. How are you? I'm feeling so much better now. Good luck with the bracket. So the last tournament, let me pull up the guy in front of me. So the last tournament I think it was who was it? This guy ARCXK. I'm just gonna call him Ark. He posted a screenshot of our bracket in the main tower Discord. And so this guy, initially when I did my repeat run, I ended up with 10 waves ahead of him. And so I think he must have redid his tournament. He ended up getting 4th place, bumped me down to 5th place. So the next morning when I woke up, I saw that he was 31 waves ahead of me. And so, competition. I ended up spending some stones that I had saved up. I got 1 click into Poison Swarm damage, 1 click into Poison Swarm plus. I ended up getting 1 level into my cannon module, and then I gem rushed damage and crit factor level 93. And after doing all of that, I redid the tournament run, and I thought, like, 31 waves, I'm definitely going to be able to beat him, right? So I redid the tournament run, and I ended up with like 50 waves less. I don't understand this game at all, man. It's like you upgrade your tower to do less damage. It doesn't make sense. So I texted Ark after that. I was like, bro, I tried so hard to beat you in that last tournament, man. You have no idea. It was such a rough bracket. And he said he needed the extra 5 keys to get some vault unlock. So I guess I did him a favor, but I would have needed the keys for stuff of my own as well. So if no, I did not get that pack. I didn't. It didn't cost very much, right? Poison Swarm 5 cost like 600 stones. A click into Poison Swarm was 300. I think I was sitting at 1,800 stones at that time. Kristen, yes, it's definitely a me problem. Judson, it's probably not Spotlight. So I was using project funding for that run. Essentially, with project funding and we didn't have the Defy battle condition last tournament. When that happens, it's really just dependent on how many Defys I get. If I get a Defy towards the end of the run, then I get lucky and I end up getting the Berserker proc, which allows me to kill bosses for the next 5-6 waves. And last tournament with the basic ultimate battle condition, it's killing the bosses. It's a bit of RNG involved in that, but so annoying. I can't believe that I upgrade my tower to do worse in terms of wave count. Ryan, so last tournament was the worst. It was. Oh no. So you're doing champions run today? Yeah, Eagle's bracket was really good, Atex. So what are today's battle conditions? I can't remember now. Death ray resistance, okay. Oh, there's enemy speed. So I presume with enemy speed, Pulsar Harvester loses a bit of edge, right? Where I'm at least. Because enemies speed up faster and I don't have enough control. And then there is plasma cannon resistance, so bosses are going to be hard to kill again. Tank ultimate, range ultimate. So it's basically tank and range ultimate today. We just need to kill the bosses. So I think standard project funding would be good enough, I hope. I'm expecting 2600 waves. Yeah, I think 2600 would be a reasonable wave count for me. Yeah, tags. I'm thinking of entering after the farm run, but it's going to take a while. So I was hurried by Kristen and JP to start the stream. So I just started it first. And I think that would help wash away some of the bad luck, right? The past few tournaments I kind of quit my farming run early to join a bracket, and then I end up with bad brackets. So maybe today, if I just hold off until I actually die, then we're just going to let fate decide when I enter the bracket. Lelis, you just got another card slot. Congratulations. How much did that card slot cost? And Judson, I was having coffee. It's my morning coffee. Yo, JP, you wanna join the same bracket? JP is now like traumatized about joining brackets early. Tags, you wanna join my bracket? We can all join the same bracket together. $1,800. Oh, 1,800 is not too bad, Lelis. Hey Fletch, how are you? Oh, it's 8 p.m. where you are. So I presume you are in the same region as JP and Tags. Or in the same time zone at least. Yeah, it's 8 p.m. for those two as well. JP Tags, look at that. What spoils sports? You just won easy brackets. Ooh, Fletcher's in Iceland. So is it true that because I read somewhere before that every point on Earth experiences exactly the same amount of sunlight every year, and if you are really far north, you don't have very long days during winter, so during summer you get very very long days. Maybe the sunlight doesn't set or something. Is that true in Iceland? Because like here in Melbourne during winter the sun finally sets around 9 p.m. But during summer it's around 9 p.m. and then during winter it's about 5 p.m. 6 p.m. That's when the sun sets. Oh wow, Kristen, sun is up 24/7. That's amazing. I would like that. I mean, you just wear like a eye mask to sleep. So the sun really does not set at all, and then during winter it's permanently dark. Is that how it is? Never gets stuck in June and July. During winter, you get 5 to 10 seconds of sun. Kristen, that would explain why your sleep schedule is so messed up. So then, in your houses, in your homes, is there like an automatic lighting system where it it sort of replicates the natural lighting of how a regular day would look like? That's why the girls are so good looking, so we don't get depressed. Don't lie, Kristen. You don't look at girls. You look at JP. We all know that. I'm still waiting on an update to his only tower. Oh, you know what? Like JP hasn't uploaded a video for a while, and so I didn't really upload many videos this past month, and I think it's affected the YouTube algorithm. So the past couple of days, I uploaded a couple of videos, and the viewer count has dropped significantly for those videos. I'm back to being a nobody, guys. Oh no. Life is hard. Why no super chats yet? So, JP, that's a very good question. The thing is, I'm supposed to do like this 2FA thing, but I haven't gotten around to doing it. And I think based on what I've looked at under the Earn tab, I think I'm eligible for it, so I should probably do it. But subscriber count is not high enough for monetization yet, so Fletch, you're all depressed during winter. Oh no. Don't be depressed. Am I gonna die soon? Yeah, I think I'm gonna die soon, right? No more energy shield charges. So once second wind pops, I think I should be dead relatively soon. 19 death defies, that's about the average. Wait, JP, is there no music? Can you not hear the music? Oh, sorry, I think I must have paused it. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, can you guys hear the music now? At least on OBS it's registering. I presume it's because I moved the location of the file. away from my desktop and into a folder, and I forgot to change the path on OBS. How is the volume of the music? Is it too loud? Do let me know if I need to lower or increase its volume. Hey, so Kristen, what wave count did you get your tier 18 to? Hey Nu, how are you? So guys, Kristen, Kristen is very advanced as a player, right? But we have this running joke that his early game, mid game. And whenever we tease him about it, he rages a little bit. So you guys should join the bandwagon. No, yeah, I'm feeling much better now. Recovering at the tail end of the flu bug that I caught last week. Yeah, I'm feeling so much better. I'm still coughing, but at least it's I don't have to cough every 5 sentences. And my nose is not so clogged up. So I managed to go for runs the past couple of days. Have to go a bit slower than usual, but overall, like, I'm not struggling to breathe properly while I'm on the run. I really hate falling sick. I get extremely whiny when I'm sick. I mean, I'm normally a very whiny person, but when I'm sick, it's extra whiny. I'm like, oh, the world hates me, guys. I just want to die. I just want to curl up into a ball and sleep. Leave me alone. Hello Mike, how are you? Good morning. Oh, I ran out of coffee. Damn it. Guess I'll drink water. Oh boy, Kristen. Guess who I'm meeting today? Oh, Mike, what's for dinner today? Her mother? No. I'm gonna meet your mother. I'm gonna tell her that you are a very, very naughty boy. She should put you on her knees and spank you. Wouldn't it be nice if they gave us enough in tournaments such that we could be earning our farming runs worth of coins in tournaments as well. Like, given how expensive everything is, I think it wouldn't hurt if the developers actually did that. Then it gives people more incentive to want to try to push for tournament waves and so on, you know. Hi Matt, how are you? Do I think they will ever fix attack speed? I hope they do. I hope they do. I actually got a couple of levels researched in my attack speed over the past few days. Now it's the battle condition reduction lab, but my attack speed is now 81, guys. I actually shoot bullets a little bit better now. Attack speed of 46.7. But to be honest, I think even with so the last stream that I did, I used webbing, and even at max game speed, if you recall from, say, the tier 18 milestone stream that I did, about 60% of the boss's health was removed through Pulsar Harvester. That was with 75 attack speed, right? So getting that extra 5 levels into attack speed for me, even when I haven't slowed down the game speed, it brought my Pulsar Harvester up to about 70%. So I think even though the total bullet count might not be correct with higher attack speeds, I think maybe it still benefits us currently to have a higher attack speed. But maybe, you know, at least my plan for the next month for stones is just complete GT 14 and then dump everything into GT duration. But in the meantime, I would also probably prepare for unlocking Spotlight Plus the month after. So I might take out some stones to get range mastery and work on damage per meter. But after a month or two of Spotlight investment, it will probably be time for me to work on attack speed, regardless of whether they fix it or not. Just because my attack speed is really low, and having more damage is not a bad thing. Mike, going to make Italian sausage and broccoli on couscous. That sounds very nice. Hi, hiding in a cave. Oh, thank you very much. And how are you today? Well, I haven't started the tournament run. I'm still waiting to die. Shouldn't be long now. I think if a boss comes in under Protector Ultimate right now, it's going to take off two charges of my energy shield. Oh, but actually, guys, I was looking back at the tier 18 milestone that I did a while back, and if you check out the description of that milestone attempt, I was at 5.26 lifetime coin, and that was with GT 11. Between that milestone attempt, so that milestone attempt was on the 5th of July. Between the 5th to the 19th of July, where I had a tournament stream there, on the 19th of July, my lifetime coin was 7.1, so I gained about 2Q of coin over the course of that 15 days, right? Since on the 20th, I ended up getting GT 12 and 13 and extra orb mastery, and since the 20th till today, so 10 days have passed, my lifetime coin has jumped up by like 3Q. I think I'm at 10 point something Q now. So good. Just those econ upgrades, it's more than doubled my coin per hour. But then again, all the coin don't really mean anything. It's very incremental in what it provides. But I think it's still a good strategy to prepare for version 27. I'm very sure that whatever labs they introduce in version 27 is just going to be ridiculously expensive. Hey Nat, how are you? So I actually bumped into Overbuzzy in the main tower Discord last night, and I was saying that, oh, you know what, I hope Smart Missiles gets a buff or Death Wave. That would be very nice if we can see them as meta in the next season. And he said he wants like GT duration labs. Good night, Fletch. Thank you very much for that. I hope I get a good bracket today. But having GT duration labs would be nice, eh? An extra 5 seconds of GT duration. No, yeah, I think Death Wave would be a very nice meta shift, given that Death Wave has the largest amp across all the ultimate weapons that we have, and nowadays with like max CF plus, the enemies can really spin around for such a long time. You'll probably be able to hit them with multiple waves before they even come in contact with your tower. Yeah, I think stuff like the CF slow, 15% CF slow on your core module, even for farming, would be really good then, because it would definitely enable you to get so much amp on your Death Wave. But even, you know, suppose version 27 launches and I need and Death Wave becomes meta, I'm still going to need Spotlight Plus first. I need to get my Spotlight angle up to get rid of all of those dead zones in case the enemies hit the death wall in those dead zones. I would probably also need Spotlight Plus to amplify the Death Wave damage even more first, before I can even start work on Death Wave Plus. It's a never-ending grind. Mike, you are currently under 6Q lifetime coin, finally started labs on damage mastery. Congratulations, man. So getting to 1Q is really hard, but after you get to 1Q, the Qs just kind of roll in. There's very strong compounding of coin economy. And it's the same for like one big Q. One big Q to the first one big Q is really hard, but then after that it's pretty easy. I think like where Kristen is, it's probably like one point something to 2 Q a day. And so I was looking back at the a while back in the practical guide series. Kristen was kind enough to do this interview with me, and back then I think he was sitting at about 22 big Q lifetime coins. So like, you know, I'm about 50% there now. I'm at about 10 big Q. But I think since then he's probably jumped up to like what, 80, 90, maybe 100-ish. Kristen is still early game. Oh man, you're going to be sore about this for the next I don't know, forever. One day when Kristen is old and senile and he's forgotten most stuff, he's going to look around and say like, guys, remember the time where I was called early game? I'm still not out of the early game. 120 Q, yeah. So I think back then Greeny was at like 80 something big Q when you were at 20-ish. So probably now he would be closer to the 200-ish, I think. Maybe soon those at the end game, they're just gonna run out of enhancements to work on. Kakita, never out of the early game. Yeah, it's a complete grind. And you know, suppose you're end game now and version 27 hits, you're going to be late game again, right? So everyone just bumps back down a notch. So Kristen, when version 27 happens, welcome to beginner. Welcome to the tutorial of the game once again. Oh, and you're making more than Greeny. Nice. I presume so because he probably is quite tournament focused this past couple of weeks. He did mention he wants to try a 28-hour tournament run today. Well, maybe with fast ultimate, maybe with fast battle condition it's not possible, but he said that strategy is pretty easy to achieve. Although he wouldn't say what the strategy is, and I honestly don't blame him. I don't want it to be a mainstream strategy. Guys, what is this? I'm having trouble dying. I don't typically last past 5,000 waves. Normally like 4.8k, 4.9k, I'm dead. If only this was a tournament run. What is going on? Making JP and Tech sweat waiting for me. No, they said they don't want to join the tournament together. Ah, these guys. Tryhards. But okay, so JP, I know JP doesn't make videos nowadays. But I think it would be really nice if he could continue hosting those tournaments where you enter the tournament together. Like the stream that we did together, JP, if you're still here. That was really fun. It's very entertaining. Because right now, I'm just talking to myself, right, basically. But if there's someone here together, it's really nice. And my internet just cannot support that kind of upload, I think. And if you didn't want to participate in the tournaments together, you could just be like the MC, right? ESPN Tower version. Hey Graham, good morning, how are you? Oh my god, my energy shields are full again. Just did my first 100 trillion farm run tier 10. Hey, congratulations, Graham. What was the wave count for that? So that's awesome, right? That's like so basically now I presume it's going to be like a 12-hour run, which means that you're 1 kill a week, thereabouts. 1.4 kill a week. The economy is going to spike up very quickly now. $10,000 waves. Oh my goodness. You know what, Graham? I don't think I have ever done a run with more than 10,000 waves. It's always like I get to 9,000-ish and then I'm ready to move to the next tier. But I presume where you are at, tier 10 and 11 is like a funny one, right? You might do tier 11 and then you notice that your cell economy takes a big hit, but your coin economy stays around the same, or maybe slightly more. But yeah, you should test tier 11. Because 10,500 waves, that's 13-ish, 14 hours maybe. It might be... So I kind of like the idea of just having a 12-hour run. So then at fixed intervals during the day, it's going to, it's very easy logistically to just check back into the game. But if it's like 13-14 hours, it sort of drifts upwards over time. Graham said, you haven't tested tier 11 since you got GT Plus. Hey, congratulations on GT Plus. Tex doesn't know when he's joining. He's not streaming it tomorrow. Well, Tex, join the same bracket as I am. Hey, Ego. Tex was just saying he wanted to join your bracket. Actually, yeah, Ego makes a good point, right? Back when I was recording those tournament playtesting videos a few months ago, I used to join around 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. in Melbourne time. So I presume where Tex is, it's going to be around 2 a.m., 3 a.m. The brackets were all pretty lenient around that timing. I presume that's when most people are asleep. Maybe if you join at like 4 or 5 a.m. it might be even better. Yeah, and joining early is not necessarily like you get bad brackets all the time. For the past month, I've actually been joining like within the first hour or so of a tournament. And for the most part, aside from the last stream, for the most part, the brackets that I've been getting is relatively consistent, right? I typically get between rank 2 to rank 4 for my tournaments. Oh, okay, look, we're almost dead. And wave skip mastery is so good, guys. I'm not sure if you saw that, but the wave skip is more than my GT. And right now, like you would notice that my gems are actually pretty low. By right, I should be saving gems, or if not spending it on modules. But all I've been doing since I got extra mastery was just gem rushing my labs. And it doesn't really matter which lab I'm gem rushing, it's just whatever I can afford at the time, I just gem rush it. So right now my extra op mastery is at level 7, if I remember correctly. So I got it 10 days ago now, and it's already like completed level 7, now on level 8. I just want to get it done as quickly as possible. Oh, and there we go, I'm dead. Oh, Defy 31 times. Okay, let me just log in the stats for this. 75.51. Oh shit, I forgot to check the extra stats. I'm an idiot. I guess I'm not logging the stats after all. I presume it would be like what, 17Q an hour, something like that. Okay, let's get ready for the tournament. Okay, so we need dimension core. Oh, and I'm not sure if you guys noticed, I wrote my dimension core and check it out. It's all green now. It's all green. So I got the ancestral chain lightning chance on it, which puts me at 35% of chain lightning chance now. Very nice. So I'm going to be using project funding today. Let's equip that. I should be using death penalty as well. Let's equip that. And ACP, yeah. So ACP, I think it's more or less done. I don't need anything specific for that last slot, so I'm not going to roll on it. My death penalty though, I guess I can roll on it. I've got 500,000 reroll shards. So this is where I'm not very sure what I should do. I think I don't actually want multi-shot chance. Right, so I've got crit chance, crit factor, super crit multiplier, super crit chance. Those are all good for damage. Multi-shot targets is also probably good for damage. I'm not sure if I want the multi-shot chance. Let me see what substats I can get. Suppose I went for, say, damage per meter and Ren armor multiplier on those two instead. So damage per meter would help when I get Spotlight Spotlight Plus, and Ren armor multiplier would help when I'm using Poison Swarm Plus. So I think this last two substats should be those two. Or I guess, would it be better to not get multi-shot targets and keep multi-shot chance? What do you guys think? My bounce chance, I don't think it's that useful for death penalty, to be honest. Because essentially with death penalty, you are killing enemies quickly, right? So if you're killing the enemies quickly, then for the enemies that you do not kill, you want to sort of maximize your damage on them. So Mike says, I like chance more than targets. Greg says bounce targets for more chances to spawn chain lightning. Okay, so I should keep chance and remove targets in this case. And Greg says bounce targets for more chances to spawn chain lightning. Yeah, Greg, I don't really care about chain lightning. So chain lightning damage is good, don't get me wrong. The thing is, I don't really have an issue with spreading damage where I'm at. My issue is for priority damage. So chain lightning, because it has the lowest emp, it doesn't really do very much in terms of like boss damage or something. Okay, let's reroll this two substats. So I don't want multi-shot targets. Let's go. What's my multi-shot chance at in this case? 62.5%. Yeah, okay. So I guess that makes sense. Let's. But I mean, if it's 49.5, every other shot I get 4 multi-shots. No, you know what? I think the multi-shot targets is actually better, because if I'm 49.5% multi-shot chance, every other shot I get a multi-shot, right? And that means that every other shot I get 4 extra shots, which would help with juggling. Okay, so I'm going to roll away chance and bounce shot range. Let's see how we go. I would like damage per meter and multi-shot, no, and Ren armor multiplier. And I mean, there is a chance that I don't get any effect that I want, given that I haven't invested any bands in this cannon module. But yeah, we have the reroll shard, so might as well just try. Rapid fire chance, nope. Nope. Five X Ren Armor Multiplier. That's not the one that I want, right? No, it's not this one that affects Poison Swamp. It's the other one. Yeah. Bound shot range, nope. Mythic, nah, let's just keep the ancestrals only. Nope. Mike says Ren Armor Max is good on Havokbringer. Yeah, I guess so. But Havokbringer is pretty crap anyway. And you're too impatient, you use auto reroll. I mean, it's only 500,000 rerolls that I have, so it's not very difficult to rapid fire chance. Nope. Christian, get attack range. No, thank you. 3 attack speed. Nah. But it looks like I'm not getting anything at this stage. So, what I could do is let's just select previous first. We roll away the bound shot range and see if we get something good from this. Well, maybe 5 attack speed now would be nice. No. Rapid fire chance as opposed to bound shot range. No. Okay, so this is good, right? This is the Poison Swamp one. Let's keep this. And 37,000. Let's continue. Alright, so this would be the death penalty that we would use for today. I think this makes sense. And given that I have Poison Swamp Plus, it should give me a bit more damage. So right now, I need to switch to my tournament setup. And let's take out this lab. Let's chuck in attack speed for now. So I've got a bit more coin to play with. I do need to set my shockwave size and range. So typically I run 95 meters range, but I think for today I would like to try to control the ranged enemies a bit better, so I'm going to set my range a bit lower. Maybe 15 meters, 15 lap range. Let's see what range does that bring me. 89 meters. 89 meters, maybe slightly lower range. What about now? 83 meters. Yeah, so 83 meters of range I think would be decent. It would allow my Poison Swamp to extend further beyond the range of my tower, which should give me more stuns on ranged enemies at the trade-off of having less time to damage tank enemies. But I think the ranged enemies are more dangerous in today's battle conditions, because once you get hit by a range, that's it, right? Second wind is popped. So I'm going to go with max shockwave size to try to push all the enemies out of my poison swamp, and then when they come back in, they try to, hopefully they get stunned again. What can I do with my enhancements? I can't buy the level skip enhancement, so I guess everything goes into damage. Oh, look, we're at 2.7 now. Nice. It's 54Q per click. Very expensive. Now I've got 45Q left. There is no AWP resistance today, so I guess I can pump in a little bit into AWPs, or maybe a bit more cash for more damage. I think the AWPs are more relevant. Okay, so 3 clicks into Nick, and finally getting started glass cannon build. 5th day exploring the build. Farming income increased by about 30%, both coins and cells cause of dimension core instead of multiverse nexus. Congratulations, Nick, and I hope you enjoy glass cannon. Kristen, oh, I should respec and get more ELS. Okay, if that's what Kristen says, let's do that. Actually, for my tournament setup, I have 2 spare slots, so I can actually chuck in range, which means, okay, let's respec again. Let's unlock everything first. Okay, so I previously locked my shockwave size for webbing, but I don't need to lock my shockwave size today. So I can actually lock my range here, which means that I can chuck up my range over here to be a larger number. Right. And now I can toggle my range up in the run to the point where if I need more range, I can always extend it. Okay, so let's max out all of this other stuff. Oh my god, guys, look at me. I'm going hybrid. I don't know why I clicked this button, so I don't need it. Damn it. Anyway, it's pretty cheap, so knockback chance, yes. So shockwave size, I max it out. Shockwave frequency, max it out. Chance, max it out. Let's just get 100-ish into damage for landmines. Landmine radius, Defy, wall rebuild, wall health. Yeah, check it out, guys. I'm going hybrid. Oh no, there goes my glass cannon dreams. So now we max all of this stuff. Okay, I think I could get it to 520 before the cost spikes up. Which means now I don't need damage per meter, but because there's range enemies, I think I'm going to get 1.35 attack speed just to be safe. Let's keep the others at 2.3 for now, and then under my defense tab, okay, let's get to 1.5 op size. 2.2 is more than enough. Oh shit. Well, okay, let's see how far off I am. So I think I should bring this to 2. And free upgrades, let's bring it to 1.3. That's cheap. What does that bring my free upgrade chance to? About 91%. Okay. Oh, my labs, guys, my labs. And just shy of a second lab at 6x. Okay, back to the respec. So 1.35. So Kristen, you reckon I should get one more level into attack skip here? It's very expensive. Okay, well, if Kristen says so. 1.37. What? So I should go to 1.37 as well? I presume that's a yes. Another one. Okay, so now I'm broke. Now with this remainder, I will just put everything into my enhancements here, right? Okay. Op size, I think 1.5 is good enough for op size right now. Let's see, because op size is what, like, each additional increment doesn't really increase it by much anymore. Anyway, let's chuck in. I feel so weak with my enhancements at 2.36, because that's like my farming level of enhancements. Okay, so these are at 2.38. I've got no damage per meter. I think we can put in a little bit more into cash bonus since I'm using project funding, and everything is done. Wait, your tournament setup has less damage than I do? Really? Man, Christian, you're a hacker. Okay, so what do we have here? We are done with the tournament setup. Alright, everything here is done. This, guys, I've maxed out my range here, maxed out my shockwave size here. So my goal in the tournament, or my plan, is to manually increase my range. So I'm going to start off at like 80 meter range. Well, actually, let's just do 69.6 meter range first, and then as I take hits, I will increase my range. So that gives me a little bit of something to do. Well, let's chuck in a few levels into then my damage then. Hey, all clouded, how are you? Okay, and I think we should get started with the tournament. It's getting a bit late. So, oh yes, I forgot something. I need to increase this, and I also need to... Oh, my ops look like they are in a good position, but let's just put them just at the range line. I think that would be good for today. Okay, and let's go. We are in, guys. Oh, Clouded says he loves Christian more than he loves sitting down to pee. How are you all, Clouded? So based on past experience, I think I should be expecting around 2600 waves with this setup. Hopefully with the increased increased level skips, it should be good. Fatbees, hello. I forgot to upgrade my DN. What is DN? This. Oh my god, I got trolled. Alright, 65 EOS. Oh yes, I need to change the target priority. So clearly ranged is the dangerous thing. Bosses, elite bosses, and then closest. I think this setup should be okay, right? Range, kill the ranged enemies, kill the elites when they come so the race don't nut at me, kill the bosses, and then closest just so in case tanks or fast enemies come in. Clouded, you're at work. Oh no. Slacking off on the job, are we? Oh, you guys might notice I have my little Thunderbot here. I unlocked my Thunderbot today. No, 2 days ago now. Let's see. It's completely unupgraded. So I still have like I think a click or two in Amplify bot, and then I'll be done with it. But I thought, yeah, might as well just unlock the Thunderbot first. Big earthquake and tsunami warnings. Oh no. Kixen, why lock attack speed? Attack skips? Well, because as we will see later on, whatever HP I have over here, well, I mean, even at this stage, the enemies are one-shotting my tower, so there is no need for me to care about whether or not I skip their attack levels. The damage gets to like, you know, big Q or something, so it's not possible to tank it at some point. So past, like, I mean, if I had really strong attack level skips, maybe I might be able to survive into like wave 1000-ish or so. and face tank the enemies, but after that it's still one shot. And so that's why I guess damage is more important in tournaments. In Legends compared to the earlier stuff. Kristen wants to see the tournament bracket. So, okay, let's see. Okay. Man, this guy, Kristen. This guy, I think okay, third place so far. Let's see below. Okay. Oh my, look at this guy. Oh, where is it? Suzuno? Okay, so I'm rank 4 currently. Okay, so I think this would be a bracket where I end up at rank 4. But let's see how we go. Maybe with the extra attack skips I can beat the third person. But it wouldn't change my tournament rewards. There's no way I'm beating the 9,000 and 8,000 wave guy. Graham says, is there harm in not locking it? What's the opportunity cost? Right, so if I do not lock attack level skips, then when I get the free upgrades at the start, they go into either health level skips or attack level skips, which means that my health level skip get maxed out a bit slower. And essentially I want this stat to be maxed out as quickly as possible, so that as early as possible I benefit from as many level skips as I can. And at this stage there's no point in me upgrading this because I'm using project funding, right? So basically from here on out the game is pretty much AFK, to the point where maybe I should toggle this to 1 times first, to the point where I take some hits and then I will start leveling up my range to get to about the 80 meter range region. Hi Maxwell, how are you? You forgot today was tournament day until you saw the YouTube notification because you liked and subscribed to my channel. Hey, you make a very important and compelling point, Maxwell. Like and subscribe. 38 viewers, 13 likes. What is this? Like me, guys. Kristen, soft for every bracket soft for you. I hope you get into one bracket one day with like the top 10 people. Matt, my level skips maxes at currently 65.08. In farming it's 62 point something. So I think each level of enhancement gives you about 0.5% in your level skip, something like that. And those at the end game, I think they are at 70%. So that puts me at about 10 to 12 more clicks into this button before I'm done with this. So Kristen, actually I'm curious about something you said earlier. You mentioned that your damage enhancements are lower than mine for tournaments. why would you not want to balance out the level skip battle condition reduction? So we have this battle condition over here, right? And why would we not want to balance that out with having a bit more in our damage enhancements? Angry Birds, just wondering what I think is better for farming, Perma Black Hole or Orb Devil. So Angry Birds, Perma Black Hole is, I guess, more useful because it prevents you from dying. Orb Devil is a specific farming strategy, right? And with Orb Devil you can of course go into Orbless as well and run with Permanent Black Hole, and that would also give you better coin, but I think they are a little bit different thing. One's a farming strategy, one's a control or coin economy kind of concern. So Christian, ELS does a lot more than damage. Yeah, I get that, because every level that we skip, and given how fast enemy health scales up by, ELS is going to do a lot for us. But like, what I'm curious about is I got, say, 3 clicks into my ELS, which is 1.5% extra ELS. So over the course of, say, 2000 waves, maybe that's 30 ELS. Yeah, 30 level skips. But as a result of that, I lowered my damage enhancements from 2.7 to 2.25. Check my DM. Okay. Oh, okay, that's really cool. So guys, Kristen just sent me this screenshot. It's basically saying how much 1.3% of level skips does for the enemy health, and that 1.5 or that 1.3% of level skips basically reduces the enemy's health by about 3 times over the course of like 12,000 waves. Okay, so that makes sense, yeah. So at the end of the day, this number over here, it really doesn't really matter too much, because I think at some point the enemies just have too much health. The scaling just goes out of control. Maxwell, I'm not coughing anymore. Did I use a bunch of... No, I'm still coughing. It's much less itchy if I speak now. But I'm still coughing a little bit. And my nose is still a little bit stuffed. Hang on, let me blow my nose. Okay, I'm back. So, okay, we can have 3.0 in Wave Skip Plus. Oh, in Workshop Plus. And it does nothing. Oh, that's very interesting, Christian. So now, this is making me want to lower my damage related stuff in my farming runs, maybe bring it to like 2.1, 2 or 2.1, and then just dump the extra coin into the level skips enhancements. Because right now in my farming run, I'm trying to get my damage to around 2.4, just so that I can survive a bit longer. Oh no, now we know your secret tactics. But Kristen, I think it's not going to change anything, because between you and I, even if I have the coin to replicate everything that you do in your workshops, my ultimate weapon development is still a lot lower than yours. And I think just not having Spotlight Plus alone is probably harming me quite a lot at the moment. But we shall see, man. Maybe this will be the stream that gets me to wave 2800 because of the level skips. You're not using range cut when you farm. Damage per meter isn't that important. No, it's not about the damage per meter. I think Spotlight Plus just boosts your overall damage by a lot. Because I was talking to Skylar, and I've got better Poison Swarm development than he does. But he focuses on Spotlight Plus. And I think last month we were on par with each other, but he's gotten more investment into Spotlight Plus since then. And now he's on average like 200 waves ahead of me in tournaments. I think he broke 3000 waves the other day. It's just another multiplier, I guess. And Fortress Mastery is I think at some point, so when I reach the 5200 wave count or 5300 wave count in my farming runs, I get to the point where sometimes I can't really kill the rare enemies and they start shooting me. So maybe Fortress Mastery might be helpful, but to me it seems like that problem would be easily solved by having more damage. Fortress Mastery is goated. Get more EOS. Okay, let's see, guys. So now we know when you are speccing for your tournaments, don't bother too much about the damage multiplier. Focus on the level skip. My solution to all problems is more damage. So, you know how I troubleshoot problems. I'm a very direct person in general. Like recently I uploaded this video talking about how I transitioned to glass cannon, and basically what my process was, well, I'm trying to get to tier 14 but I can't kill the enemies. So what's the solution to not being able to kill enemies? Just get more damage, right? Damage equals big number that does nothing. EOS equals small number that does a lot. Don't make me hurt you. Why you wanna hurt me, Kristen? We do not condone violence. Yeah, not enough coins from tier 11, so I wanted to transition to tier 14. And tier 14, basically I needed more damage, but I also needed the wave counts to be faster, or the wave reaching spawn cap to be faster, and getting to spawn cap a little bit faster. So intro sprint and wave accelerator mastery helped a lot there. But you know what, Eagle? Right now, my priority is actually econ. I'm sacrificing a lot on damage at the moment. Just for econ. And econ equals damage. Well, econ equals ELS, which is better than damage, apparently. Yeah, but honestly, I can't really think of a situation in which having more damage is bad in this game. Maybe in the earlier game, like if you have too much, say chain lightning or something, you might be killing enemies too quickly. But right now in like my farming runs, towards the end of the runs, I can't even kill the protectors. It's so difficult. Econ equals more ELS equals more waves equals more coins. Yeah, that's true, Kristen. So Kristen, actually now for my farming runs, I'm pumping all my coin into ELS. No, not into ELS, into coin enhancements. And my ELS is staying at 1.32 for a while now. But would you say that I should probably funnel my coins into ELS first? Pump all my coins into landmine damage. I still haven't completed that lap, Kristen. But when I complete it, I will show it to you. Maxwell says too much damage wasn't bad until damage slider. Yeah, it was bad until damage slider. That is true. That is true. And also, it's the stage of the game that I'm at. Right now, by the time I reach wave 3250, which is where I reach spawn cap, I actually need the damage in order to be able to kill the bosses. When it comes to Coin Plus and EOS Plus, do what's cheapest. Okay. What about Free Upgrade Plus? So I'm holding my Free Upgrade Plus at about half the cost of Coin Plus at the moment. Or would that be like I should just max it out first? It's at 1.4 now. I can probably max it out within the next 2 weeks or so. Yeah, BHD. It's just that between Coin Plus and Level Skip Plus, not between Coin Plus and Free Upgrade Plus, I think Coin Plus is more useful. Mike, no, I don't think there is a cap on how many level skips you can get. Yeah, okay, Christian. So I guess that makes sense. Coins is more useful than free ups. 1.5 from Workshop Plus. That is for free upgrades, I guess. Oh, and EOS is also 1.5. Hey Evalonas, how are you? It's Lycona the second. oh, so okay, so 2600 waves, 2000, 1800. I think I can just pop nuke right away since there's range ultimate. And then let's do demon mode at 1950. Mike, yeah, so I think it's 70-ish% with the level skip. I'm not sure what the exact number is, but I saw Crowbar's video and it was 70 point something percent of level skip. Alright, thanks Christian. Rest well. Look at my little Thunderbot. I'm so happy to see my little Thunderbot here. It doesn't do anything at this stage. But I unlocked it. Let's see it pop up. It's mini ring. It's so shy. It just pops out for like a short split second and then it goes back in. It'll probably take like what 3 to 4 months to make it work reasonably well. And so far so good, haven't taken any damage yet. And this 60-ish, just under 70 meters of range. Well, let's call it 70 meter range. Seems to be pretty decent. Like right now, my shockwave is pushing enemies right outside the range of my chrono field. So probably I would want to get that last 10 meters of range at some point. But we can see how long it takes for me to actually start taking damage before I have to play with the range a little. And if it actually makes any difference, I'm not sure. Mike says, when you first started playing the tower, your first bot was Thunderbot. Wow. So I think when bots first came out, I got the golden bot first. It was always just econ. Whatever gives you econ is the best option. And honestly, I don't regret it. It's so expensive, all of this stuff. Well, let's check out my level skips actually. So how do I see it? It's from here. Oh, look at that. Almost 800 level skips. At wave 1846. That's very nice. I like it. And in case you are wondering why it's not 65%, it's because with the Legends Battle condition, there is the level skip reduction. So I've got 27.3% reduction, which puts me at what, 28 point something %. So basically every 10 waves I get to skip about 3 of them. You were so happy when they finally added bot respecs. Yeah, bot respecs are great. So to be honest, in the Harmony Vault, I was considering whether or not I should get the bot presets. That way I can just spec out of CoinBot for my tournaments and go straight into just AMP and Thunderbot. But then I thought about it a little bit, and I figured that most events I'm getting the event pass anyway for extra medals. Not because I need the medals, but because the relics are typically pretty good. So then I figured that, well, maybe the better alternative is to just focus my keys on Power Tree. Oh, and we have 40 people here. I think this is the most number of viewers that we've had in a live stream. So hello everybody. How are you all? Yeah, it's really hard to pass up on those extra relics, and all of the extra relics, I mean, I get it from a game design perspective. The relics that are tied behind payments are a lot better. JP, let's go. Hi Jimbo, how are you? Yeah, that's a very, very good point, Lelis. Only 20 likes. Like the stream, guys. Like the stream. So JP, you know what? We should be regularly uploading our videos, because I noticed that when over the past month, I didn't really upload any videos. It's mostly just live streams, and I think it messes with the YouTube algorithm a little bit, because typically for most of the videos that I upload, it's like about 1,000-ish views. This past couple of days I uploaded some videos and it's sitting at like the 600-700-ish views. So I think the YouTube algorithm might be pushing it to less people or something, or maybe, you know what, nobody wants to listen to what I'm saying, which seems like a reasonable assumption to make. But it's certainly less than last month. Yeah, I really like this live streaming thing. I'm so glad that Doug helped me with the internet, because it would really suck to just do tournaments by yourself, right? I mean, sometimes I do it on Discord. Well, most days I do it on Discord, but it's really nice to be able to interact with the community. It makes it feel like I'm not playing a single player game. So we're at wave 1906. I think 1950, that's when I'll pop demon mode. So far so good, haven't taken any damage yet. Hey 589, no, it's not a good bracket. I'm probably rank 4 today. There are, let me show you. This guy, no, not this guy. This guy's beating me. Suzuno is at 9,500 waves. There is another guy at 8,000 waves. Is it this guy? Yeah. So this two, Iatron and Suzuno, they are definitely beating me. Maybe if I'm lucky, I might be able to beat Keg but very, very unlikely. What, maybe after this stream, when I pop into the Discord, that's when I'll realize that all of you decide to join a tournament bracket together again, right? It's like in the previous tournament, all of you guys joined somehow in the same bracket right after I finished streaming. Matt, yeah, it's going to be pretty interesting competition between the two of them. I think they would be, assuming that they are not using some infinite strategy, they are probably going to be in the 5,000, 4,000, 5,000 wave count. I'm quite sure that you can use webbing for this tournament bracket. So yeah, I think it would put them around the 5,000 wave count region. 4 to 5,000, definitely. 589, nobody wants to join with you. I wouldn't mind doing a tournament together with you again, man. We did one a couple of months back, and I was slightly ahead of you back then, but I think you would be a lot further along than I am now. So it would just be interesting to see, like, how the gameplay is going to be different. Because you are very heavy on Chain Lightning and Spotlight, I think. JS, webbing might be possible. People are just getting tired of running 1x for so long. So, that is true. But I heard, so two things, right? If you are in this bracket that I'm at, and you are either Suzuno or Iatron, you are going to probably want to run the game at 1x speed. Not because you like it, but because you have to, in order to, you know, your ego is on the line, right? That's the first thing. The second thing is, I heard that with the new infinite strategy, it's possible to run it at 5x game speed. So maybe you don't even need that particular webbing. Yeah, 589, let's organize something. I'm not sure if my internet can handle streaming the thing together, but I'm happy to like join a Discord call with you and do the live stream. And then when I'm dead, we can just chat while waiting for you to finish up your tournament. And oh, this is where I click demon mode? Yes, okay. Well, check it out, 25.74 trillion of damage. Hey Casey, how are you? You know what, now that I'm thinking about what Christian said, it makes a lot more sense. That this number over here really doesn't mean very much in terms of how well you can go in your tournaments and farming runs. I mean, sure, it helps. Having more is always better than having less, but given that enemies have so many more orders of magnitude of health than you are, it's just getting this number up by a little bit is probably not going to do very much in the grand scheme of things. Am I looking forward to a new ultimate weapon in version 27 for 4,000 stones? No, I do not. I am not looking forward to that, because all I want is to just spend that 4,150 stones on GT14 and be done with seeing the number 4,000 pop up again in this game. 4,000 stones is retardedly stupid. It's such a stupid number. Where is Christian? Christian went to bed. You missed him by about 15 minutes. Like where I'm at, 4,000 stones is, assuming I do not buy anything, it's 5 weeks of tournaments to get 4,000 stones. You guys have bedtimes. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he was just feeling tired today. Oh, and yeah, back to the thing about damage, right? Just from the last tournament, because I ended up getting more damage by gem rushing my damage and crit factor lab. So I invested a click into Poison Swarm plus a click into Poison Swarm damage, 1 click into my cannon module upgrade, and gem rushed a level of damage and crit factor, and my wave count went down. So, you know, I think at the end of the day, it's just RNG dependent on whether you get ultimate weapon crits or whether or not you get death defies. And I'm going to pull up this tab now, just in case I need to click my range. It does seem like I'm going to take a hit soon. Oh, that and not to make progress feels bad. Yes, it does, Casey. It was like, what, 900 stones, 1,000 gems, and I don't know, 30-40 Q of coin for 50 less waves. I don't understand this game. But that being said, like, it's probably a bad run. Maybe my previous run was a good run. But overall, I'm sure that, like, if my upgrades are all around the board higher than somebody else, then I should be on average doing better than them. It's nice that there is like some RNG aspect to this game. You know, there is always this feeling that you're the underdog. Hang on, is this from my death wave? Is my death wave still charging up? Oh yeah, death wave is still charging up. Wow. So 2000 waves and we haven't finished charging up death wave. Casey, did I see on Discord Fat said we will have our hands on version 27 soon? Yeah, I think I read something about it, but soon can be like, whenever, right? It will come out at some point. I'm not in any particular rush for it to come up, because I still have quite a lot of existing labs that I would like to complete. So if they delay it for, say, a month, I think that would be perfect for me. So if it comes out 1 month from today, yeah, I think that would be a very nice sweet spot for me to tackle version 27. Not in terms of stones though. Stone wise, I'm still, assuming I buy the packs, I'm still about 3 to 4 months away from being in a good position to transition to version 27. Mike, no, that's one of the labs that I do not have. So my Deathwave amplifier lab is actually very low. Where is it? There, it's level 7 currently. So I would like to get this number to at least level 20 or so before version 27 comes out, because I do have a feeling that Deathwave Plus is going to be something that we would be using in version 27. But before I even get there, right, Mike, there's so many other things that I have to do. My Poison Swarm labs are not maxed out. I would like to max those out first. I need to get damage per meter up as well. To position myself for Spotlight Plus, I need to, with my stones, get my Spotlight angle closer to 90 degrees coverage. Because with Deathwave farming, if the enemy comes in through like one of the blank spots in your Spotlight, that's it, right? Your death wall breaks. I also need a much stronger chrono field, CF plus, to spin the enemies around a bit longer so that I get more M's on them. Maxwell, yeah, I think probably it would make sense to be on the new season for guilds. So Mike, even though Deathwave Plus might be the new meta, I think before getting Deathwave Plus, it's still very important to have very good spotlight development. Just because of how the Deathwave Plus effect works, right? So even if Deathwave Plus makes a comeback, I would say that I'm not ready to tackle that aspect of the game yet, where I'm at. And if I do not buy stone packs, which I don't intend to after next month, it's going to be like a 4-5 month endeavor before I'm ready to touch Deathwave Plus. Well, on the bright side, I would have it for Christmas. Oh yeah, there's so many things to work on. And don't get me wrong, right? It's not like you can't work on Deathwave Plus without having, with my level of spotlight development. You can. It's just that a lot of its effects will be muted because of the gaps in my spotlight. Casey holding off on any stone expenditures until version 27, gems too. Good idea. Well, Casey, I mean, GT Plus, man. GT Plus. That's all I'm telling everyone all the time these days. Everything is just GT Plus. What should I do? I've got this, that, everything. Well, GT Plus. Lelis 11 waves in champs still going. From now on, it's just PB after PB. Congratulations. It's really nice to be in the stage of the game where when I remember around the time where I made my first videos. That was when I started dabbling with masteries, and I started having the economy to sustain the masteries. And man, with masteries, it's so game changing, because prior to masteries, you feel like you're always in a bottleneck, right? All the stones that you have, it's saving up for ultimate weapons and so on. You don't get much gains per se, but then you get your GT Plus level up, and then you can start affording your masteries, and suddenly it's like every day is a new PB for wave count, for coins. You start being able to unlock more in your enhancements and so on. It's so good. And then right now where I'm at, it kind of feels like it's slowing back down again. So right now we are at almost 2100 waves. So far so good, haven't taken a hit yet. Actually, this range seems to be very nice, because like the center of my black hole is just around where my range line is. And today with the we don't have the battle condition for orbs. It's actually trimming out a lot of the enemies, and all I really have to worry about is just ranged enemies. The enemy speed, increased enemy speed battle condition doesn't seem to be affecting me too badly just yet. Lelis, why would you go for defense absolute? No defense absolute. I think wall health is good for sharp fortitude, right? Just because of the unique effect. But I don't use sharp fortitude, so I'm not very sure. But I would say health regen is good. Wall health would also be a good one. Casey, you have GT10, GT12 is tempting. I feel like a player like me can make best progress by holding resources at the end of a patch cycle. Yeah, true, I agree. What's your daily coin income, Casey? No, defense absolute is overpowered. Maybe in version 27. I'm not counting on defense absolute being good, but even if it, if I'm wrong, which I'm wrong on most things in life, but if defense absolute one day becomes good again, it's still very easy for me to pivot into depths. I mean, the labs are going to just fly by. I'll just 6x it, gem rush a little bit, and within a week or so it should be viable again. Casey's farming 6Q a day doing Op Devil on tier 11. Very nice. Casey, I hope you have started work on your masteries. You should seriously consider transitioning to tier 14. The problem for me is if in the next season hybrid becomes a thing, I do not have a sharp fortitude. Which means that all of you guys are going to overtake me, and I'll be booted to the bottom of the food chain. But I think in terms of raw stats, we are going to have... I'm going to be still on par with someone who has a sharp fortitude. If I funnel my coins to health, of course. But that being said, like, you know, my wall regen and stuff, it's pretty crap. Hang on, I should probably show you guys. Like, I tell people that my EHP is crap, and you know, we should see it. Wall Thorns is okay. Wall Rebuild and Invincibility, I need this for Glass Cannon, right? Look at that. Wall Health 21, Wall Regen 11. Wall Fort is decent, right? Well, Wall Health it's really crap. And like health regen, my actual health regen lab is like in the 20s at the moment. Casey has to either get Black Hole 34 to 38 or invest Chronofuel for 50 seconds, same with Black Hole Digester for tier 14. So Casey, you would be surprised, but tier 14 is not as difficult as you might think it is. It used to be a lot harder, but these days I think you can sort of EHP tank it a little bit. The issue is the wave count thing. Your wave count will drop significantly, so you kind of need intro sprint and wave accelerator to make it work, and maybe at some point enemy balance mastery for the cell count. But just in terms of how much health the enemies have and the damage requirements, it's not too bad. With a couple of levels into damage demon mode, super tower mastery, it's very doable. And if you are at 6Q a day, you can, I think you should be able to permanently lab like 3 to 4 masteries. Almost 2200 waves, haven't taken a hit yet. That's nice. I'm guessing around 2300, that's when I'll take a hit. Let's check out the damage sources so far. So Chain Lightning, of course, is still doing the most amount of damage. Swamp is in second place at the moment. Why do I have Thorn damage when I haven't taken a hit? I don't understand. Did I take a hit on my wall? No, that cannot be because my Berserker is not charged. What is this game talking about? Guys, why do I have Thorn damage when I haven't taken a hit? How does this work? See, damage taken on wall is 0. When did I take this 5.78 trillion of damage? I don't understand this game. Oh, vampires! Thank you, Matthew. That makes so much sense. Yes. Okay, so I've been taking hits from vampires. Oh, those blood-sucking creatures. Horrible. Does it do anything to charge up my Berserker? Oh yeah, it does. So I've got 3% extra damage. Hey, that's cool. I didn't realize that. I didn't know vampires can charge up your Berserker for you. Okay, so what about my orb damage? Orb damage is 145D. Oh, it's less than Chain Lightning. Wow. Death rate damage is definitely lower because of the resistance today. Oh, sorry, landmine damage is it's a bit too low to worry about it. Projectile damage is decent. Yeah. Hey Greenie, how are you? Are you doing your 28-hour tournament run? I'm getting bullied in my bracket, Greenie. So, let me pull up the thing. This guy, 8,200 waves, 9,500 waves. I'm getting bullied by them. I would very much rather get bullied by you, Greenie. How is your bracket looking? So where would I be with... I'm expecting around 2,600 waves. What position would I be in your bracket? Tough bracket. Yeah, Casey, I mean, tough is relative. I would get 4th in your bracket. Well, I think it would be the same for me as well. I should probably end up 4th in my current bracket. It's, I think that's where my typical performance is going to be at these days. But right now, all I care about is just econ. Get more econ and afford my enhancements a little bit. Because all the other stuff like damage, it can all come in later. I might lose out a bit of stones, a bit of gems, but whatever. Jared, hello, how are you? Last week's morning Tawny run netted me 2 more ranks from my normal finishes. Congratulations. that give you more stones, gems? Was it worth it? I was saying earlier I tried so hard to get 4th place in the last tournament. So the next morning, so the last tournament I actually did 4 runs. Right. On my 3rd run, I managed to secure position 4, and then the guy in position 5 did another run, and he overtook me by 31 waves. And in the morning I tried another run, and despite making a few upgrades and stuff, I ended up getting lower wave counts. Casey, you asked this the last stream. I went from 10 to 12. No, I went from GT 11 to GT 13. And so basically on the 20th of July, I was sitting around 7.2, 7.3 big Q of lifetime coin. So on the 20th of July, I unlocked GT 12 and 13, and I upgraded and I unlocked extra orb mastery. So right now my extra orb mastery is, I've gem rushed it a little bit. It's now sitting at level 7, and my coin economy has gone up from 7.2 little Q per hour to about 17 little Q per hour. It's amazing. It's more than double my coin economy. So right now I'm sitting at 10.3 Q lifetime coin. It kind of makes me wish that I had unlocked all of this earlier on. My coin economy would have probably taken off a bit sooner. And one thing I did was a couple of months ago, I dumped 3,000 stones into Poison Swamp and Poison Swamp Plus. And certainly it helped with my tournament performance. It gave me about 150 extra waves. And if I had not taken that, but the thing is that 150 waves, right, in overall tournament performance probably would have bumped me up from an average of 5th or 6th position to 3rd or 4th position at best. So I don't think that is very worth it. I would rather have spent that 3,000 stones on getting the GT levels earlier on, just so that I'm done with it. And at the end of the day, this is a resource accumulation game, so the more LTC that I have early on, I can always just make up for the loss of say stones or damage or keys later on. Greeny, for most people 13 to 14 is around 30 to 35% coin increase. Very nice. Yeah, so next month I'll probably make a video on this over the weekend. My plan is to just get the 5 packs next month and unlock GT 14, dump everything else into GT duration, and all my stones next month is just going to go into GT duration. I would probably unlock range plus next month, but everything else is GT duration. So then my labs for the month of August is going to be completing up Poison Swamp related stuff and doing damage per meter, and of course range mastery, so that when September comes I can dump all my stones into Spotlight and Spotlight Plus. And I think that would set me up nicely for whatever content is in version 27. Casey, my GT duration is currently 70 seconds with the perk. No, not with the perk, with the substat. So I presume I am 10 clicks away from maxing out my GT duration, I hope. It would be nice to... So I'm hoping that by the end of next month, I am at GT duration 75 or 76 seconds. It's not... I'm pretty sure I won't be able to get GT duration to 80 seconds next month, but at least with GT 14 done and just a couple more clicks into GT duration, I can sort of just, you know, get 1 second of duration in every month and focus on other aspects of the gameplay. Danilo, hello. Tier 17 plus next version, I wouldn't mind tier 18 plus. But the fact is, I think if we look at, say, someone in Greeny's level, having tier 18 plus probably wouldn't affect his gameplay by much at all. And I do understand why you are suggesting a new tier. It's so that Legends tier becomes a bit easier. But the fact is, even at the end game, they are not done with acquiring keys for their vault upgrades just yet. It's going to take, like, you know, the total amount of keys to max out your vault is like 5,000-ish keys, which is 2 years of getting first place in tournaments. So I don't think that the new tier would come in anytime soon. And, you know, especially if you are one of those people that is currently in Champions, it might be a bit depressing to hear this, because all you want to do is get into Legends and get some keys. But if they do make a new tier, I'm sure the keys will be tied to the higher tier and not in Legends. So it's not really going to do very much in shifting the overall gameplay of this game, right? It's just labeling it in a new name. Mike says 10 years from now I unlock GT99. Mike, I hope that in 10 years from today I'm living a life so fulfilled that I no longer have to play this game. Chris says new tournament level could have keys as well as a new currency. Potentially, yeah. Then everyone would want the new currency, and then all the people in Champions now would be in Legends, and they'll be like, oh, I can't get into Mythic because it's so difficult and I'm bouncing in and out and so on. I'm personally, you know, not against the idea of, like, yeah, I think I'm in full support of the idea that if you enter into Legends, every tournament you should get 5 keys minimum. Just because of how useful Harmony is. And from a game design perspective, there's no reason, you know, if players are playing to the point till they get to Legends, they are not going to quit this game that easily. So you don't have to gate like auto restarts or something behind your player base reaching Legends particular ranks, right? Let us buy keys in the event or guild shop. Tags. Don't give FUDs any more monetization ideas, man. We are spending enough on this game. This bloody screensaver. New idol game, Buddha, idol trinket. So what do you do in that game, Mike? You go around blessing people? Hot dog for you, little one. And one for you too. I watch the screen and meditate. Like, to be honest, I think this game is... it's going to reach the end of life in terms of what they can do to enhance the gameplay of this game fairly soon, right? Everything else that they can include from now on, it's more of just like stacking on what we previously had before, you know. So if we had cards, we might throw in another rank of cards again at some point, but the exact gameplay doesn't really change. So I think if they keep doing stuff like that and they gate the resources, mainly stones, behind such expensive payments, it's very easy to lose your player base, right? Because at some point you just can't keep up with that kind of spending, or nor would you have the incentive to. You already experience most of how the gameplay is like. Unless they maybe like redesign the ultimate weapons or something, the gameplay would not change by very much, even if they introduce new tiers and so on. Sure, some ultimate weapons might be more meta than the others, but at the end of the day, all we are going to see is a bunch of enemies spinning around our tower. Oh, I took a hit, guys. Okay, so here we go. I need to get a couple of levels into my range. Let's bring it up to 80 meters for now. And if I remember correctly, last tournament I was up to about 220 trillion of damage, and now I'm at 205. So I've lost about 15 trillion of damage because I funneled the coin from my enhancements into my level skips. So taking a hit at 2300 waves, 2380 let's say, that's the first hit I took. I think I'm going to be able to hit 2800 today, hopefully. So I don't think I would increase the range any more than this, maybe to like 82 meters or so. But so far in this run, I've been having pretty good control over the range enemies, and just shockwave pushing the enemies beyond my poison swarm range, letting them come back in and stunning themselves. I think that's been working out pretty well for me right now. maybe in a bit when I see that I'm no longer able to kill the enemies, kill the ranged enemies with the black hole, I might have to consider toggling the black hole off. Although I'm not sure if that would really help very much. Yeah, I think maybe it would. If I bring my orbs outside my range line a little bit, that would clear out a lot of the enemies I'm trying to juggle. And all that I really have to juggle then is just ranged enemies. Higher range is better for crowd control for those who don't have permanent black hole and chrono field. Yes, Danilo. So it gives your tower more time to react because the enemies take longer to travel to your tower. So you get a couple more bullets in with a larger range. And be right back, guys. I need to use the washroom. Alright, I am back. Does anyone actually use ILM Plus and ILM Chrono Jump? I know Greenie has both of them. I'm not sure if he actively uses them though. Hey D-Bell, how are you? Oh, thank you very much. By the way, D-Bell, you have a YouTube channel, right? Guys, go check out D-Bell's channel and like and subscribe. Greenie says they don't do anything in tournaments, but sometimes they do something in farming, probably with ultimate crits. So Deepel, what is your YouTube handle? Maybe type it in the chat so people can know what to search for and go like and subscribe your content. So by the way, guys, Dbel has hilarious reactions. He was watching the video of JP eating the stinky fish the other day, and his reaction was just hilarious. Yeah, so I think I can't remember who was it a while back, Greenie. They were telling me to get the 6 inner landmine, complete it up. But to be honest, I don't notice any difference between having 3 inner landmines and having 5 inner landmines. Yeah, maybe it might delay my death by 1 boss wave or something, but it's just to me it feels like a waste of 250 stones. Especially when that 250 stones gets me a click into chain lightning or something. Oh, Mike, it was you? OCD about the 6 inner landmine. Well, think about it this way, Mike. I have got a rotating pentagon. Or a rotating starfish. It makes my tower unique. They don't do that much with a decent CF plus. Yeah, I agree. I see you guys with like the CF 10 and above. It just flies. The enemies just spin around so quickly. I'm only at CF 7 and I can already feel the rotation. So after GT is done, I do need to work on Chrono Field, maybe like 1 level a month or something. I assume that the Chrono Jump works with Magnetic Hook. Yeah, so Greenie, I think with Chrono Jump, it's like if you hold the longer your mind stays active, the more damage you get on it, right? That's how the Chrono Jump and IOM Plus kind of synergize with one another. So maybe that's why, like with Space Displacer, if things pop up, if the mines pop up so quickly and then they explode immediately, it probably wouldn't benefit from the Chrono Jump. The extra slow is insane with the last CF plus levels. Oh wow, 3.5x slower. Okay. What do you mean slower? You mean they spin around faster, but they move in terms of the trajectory to your tower, it takes 3.5 times longer for them to reach your tower compared to CF7. Wow, that's crazy. CF Plus has an hidden extra slow. It's not related to the spin, but there is an extra slow that they get. Wow, that's oh shit. So Greenie, in that case, after I am done with, so for the month of August, it's going to be GT 14 and GT duration. After that, my initial plan was to work on Spotlight Plus, but with what you said, is it better for me to just take the month of September and pump it into CF Plus instead? Because I've neglected my Spotlight for a very long time. No, I don't have Spotlight Plus unlocked. My Spotlight is a crappy Spotlight. This is how it looks like. I was thinking to get this angle to like 75 degrees, just to help with some coins and stuff, and at the same time maybe unlock Spotlight Plus, get a couple of just some free extra damage for my Poison Swamp and so on. Alright, so it might be better to get at least the unlock. The value is insane at the first few levels. After that, CF Plus is probably better. Great, thanks Greenie. Yeah, so then my plan seems to be good. Next month it would be Range Plus for my Mastery. Finish up Poison Swamp Labs, get started and hopefully try to complete damage per meter and work on Golden Tower. And then after the month after, it's just Spotlight development. Nice. I saw Chris mention something. The hidden slow is that they rotate the velocity vector. Velocity is speed, so okay, the speed vector is rotated. So the inward component gets smaller. I think I understand it. Look at me guys, I'm trying to learn physics. The only physics I know comes from the Big Bang Theory, man. CF99 would be geosynchronous orbit. So lately I've been relying on ChatGPT for a lot of things, and ChatGPT is terrible at mathematics, right? So I had this question the other day that I was trying to work out in my research, and it required me to use the Leibniz integral rule. So I did the math for that and so on. But then yesterday I was asking myself a question. Well, I need to find how this function changes with respect to one of the parameters, right? And that parameter is dependent on two other parameters. So it's, that, let's call that parameter x. X is a function of y and z, and y and z are the two parameters that I'm interested, that I have to choose in this model. So I was figuring out like, oh, do I have to apply the chain rule when I do this derivative over here, because I'm trying to find the rate of change of that value function with respect to the variable x. And it took me, just based on my economic intuition, I would say no. I was just going to use the partial with respect to x. But then, when I'm doing my research, I get a bit paranoid, and I was thinking, oh, should I apply the chain rule on the function x, and find the total derivative or something, and eventually I just asked ChatGPT for it. So ChatGPT said no, and that's what I'm going to go with. Oh, I took a hit on my energy shield. I wasn't able to kill the boss. Let's look at the damage. I presume there was just no ultimate crit. I guess I should lower the game speed. Let's lower to 4x now. You're about to send me the CF plus extra slow chart on Discord. It's actually only around 2x slower. Alright, thanks very much, Greenie. ChatGPT has so much contradictory information on the tower. Gotten tired of sending in correction reports. Oof. Use Wolfram Alpha instead of ChatGPT for that. Yeah. Well, so I use Mathematica typically, Chris. The question wasn't a question of whether or not of how to actually solve the derivative. I just wanted to clarify my understanding on whether or not I should be using the chain rule, if that was the economic question that I had in mind. And since ChatGPT gave me the same answer as what I suspected to be the case, then I was like, yeah, okay, I think I'm correct. And Friday I'm meeting my supervisor. That's the moment of truth. Maybe I'm wrong. Mike, I am doing grad school in economics. Oh, I see that there are a lot of enemies bunching on the outside now. I'm really afraid of the range enemies at this stage. So Wolfram Alpha is basically a Mathematica prompt. Probably. Yeah, probably. Similar songs. Yeah, it's differentiation. So I should need to use the chain rule. Why should I not use that? That's a good question. So my function has 3 variables in it. Let's call those variables x, y, and z. So f is a function of x, y, and z, but the variable x is a function of y and z. So if I wanted to find the rate of change of my function with respect to x, but holding y and z fixed, then I should only find the partial with respect to x. But if, let's say, the variable y or z changes, then the rate of change of my function with respect to the variable y would require me to use the chain rule on the variable x. At least that's how I understand it. Oh, it does look like I'm having trouble killing the the tank enemies now. They look very close to my tower. I'm getting a bit afraid. Oh, I took another hit, so let's lower the game speed again. And I'm thinking if I should toggle off my black hole so that I can juggle the ranged enemies a bit better. If the black hole pulls the ranged enemies in to my black hole, I might not be able to hit them when the black hole falls. Or I might not be able to push them out because of the tank enemies. Oh, I took another hit again. Okay, so let's just lower it to 1.5x. I think I'm going to be dead soon. Mike says you stopped math after 1 year of calculus, never got to linear algebra and differential equations. So I decided not to do econ grad studies. Yeah. At undergrad level, I think economics doesn't really have much math, but the first 2 years of grad school, at least the first year, there was a lot of mathematics involved. I think just to get us up to speed in terms of probability and statistics. I am not very good at mathematics at all though. Looks like the ranged enemies are hitting me, right, Greenie? Yeah, that's what I thought. So I should probably lower my black hole or toggle off my black hole. So there's two options. Wait, let me pause the game first. There are two options that I can do. I can lower my... I can increase my range so that the range extends beyond my poison swamp. And that way only the tank enemies would be sort of getting stunned by the poison swamp and so on. Which would lower my ability to juggle the ranged enemies. However, I won't get into a situation whereby the ranged enemies are blocked by my tank enemies. That's option 1. Or option 2 is I could just toggle off my black hole so that hopefully I can just juggle the ranged enemies on the exterior. I think the appropriate thing to do would be to toggle off the black hole now, right? Now let's try it. I don't know. We'll see. Similar song says, oh my goodness, I don't want to read mathematics now. Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure. It just seems like at least based on the intuition to me, I shouldn't be taking the chain. Ollie juice, why not do both? So if I increase my range, I can never reduce it. So if I increase my range and I mess it up, then that's it for the tournament run, right? Right now, at least what I can see is what I'm using my poison swamp for at the moment is the extra stuns that it provides. Moving the orbs out, yeah, that's a good idea actually. So I should probably wrong button. So I should probably bump my orbs around here so that I can hopefully clear out some of the other enemies. And actually maybe slightly in front would be good as well. Yeah. Matt, so how did I disable the lightning for chain lightning? No, I did not disable the lightning for chain lightning. I didn't do anything. It's probably just that I don't have very high chain lightning chance. Greenie, my target priority is this: range, elite, bosses, closest. So my idea is to just juggle the range enemies at my range line, kill the bosses when I have to, and then if fast or tank enemies come in, the closest one would take care of them. There's battle conditions this tournament is Defy resistance, and then ranged ultimate and tank ultimate. Put fast ahead of basic. You're probably right, Mike. So let's do it this way. But this seems to be a lot better because now the range enemies are not really in the interior of my tower range as frequently. And oh yes, actually in a moment like this, I would like to look at my hit text for Poison Swamp on tank enemies. It's just going to look so mesmerizing. Oh, look at that guys. Look at Poison Swamp taking on all of them. It's like Affliction Warlock. Oh, I'm going to be dead soon. How am I going to die? I presume I was still getting hit. I didn't see. I know, right, Mixwell? Imagine if we could have like a what is that called? You go on Icy Veins and you download that thing, Elf UI or something that changes your health bar color or something, right? I mean, it helps that this color is the warlock color, right? Purple. And then I've got all the ticking damage. It really feels like an affliction lock. Okay, so right now if I'm not able to kill this boss, then that's it, right? That's my second win. Oh, I killed the boss. Nice. So Greenie, how should I solve my problem? Should I increase my range now? Until the shockwave reaches the edge of my chronofield range. Okay, good idea. So maybe another 2 clicks. Let's see. That looks about right. Yeah, I think it's reaching the edge of my chronofield range now. Oh yeah, I just saw that. I had an energy shield. There was a ranged enemy that was being pushed by the tank enemy, and the shockwave just didn't hit it back. Maybe a few more clicks. Okay, let's... Oh, there goes second wind. No, anyway, I'm going to be dead soon. 2800's out of reach today. 2700, I guess. Oh, and I got a Defy too. Yeah, ranged ultimate is annoying to deal with, isn't it? I really hate ranged enemies. Yeah, so I think in this case, right, or at least for this run, it might be the case that having the tank enemies being stunned by my poison swamp is not necessarily a good thing, because it just creates a lot of bunching outside my tower range. So maybe the play would be to actually get my range to be just at the edge of my poison swamp, so that only bosses and tank enemies or enemies that enter into my tower range would be stunned by poison swamp. Well, since I'm going to die soon anyway, let's just test that out. Let's pump up my tower range. Okay, so I can get a bit more range. Let's see, 110 meters. No, it's still on the interior, so let's... It's still a bit too high, my range, too low. So let's put 120 meters of range. So now the edge of my poison swamp is just at my range line, which should hopefully prevent tank enemies from being stunned too far out and, you know, blocking the path of the range. Greeny says Max CF Plus solves that problem. Range can't get very far. Yeah, I agree. The stone cost though. So expensive. Oh, and yes, I need to change my orbs now. Let's put them somewhere outside here. And I guess having the larger range is decent as well, because it's going to let the tank enemies settle in a lot further from my wall line. So earlier the tank enemies were just bunching up at my wall and taking my wall off. So hang on. This is... Oh, I died. I noticed something earlier, which was that there were ranged enemies in my tower line, but I was still shooting on the tank enemies. But anyway, we died to a ranged enemy. Pretty situational, but high range with shockwave size sub can help with a tournament like this as well. Yeah, I agree, Greenie. I agree. So I had one Defy. I mean, black hole damage was good. Swamp damage was really nice. Chain lightning, of course, does the most damage. Oh, great. So overall, how many level skips did I get? How do I check my level skips? Oh, we actually can't see the level skips from here. Oh well. Anyway, we are done. And you know what? There's no need for me to try to beat these people. It's not going to happen. But I think I'm pretty safe in position 4 today. So that's great. I don't have to worry about trying another run. I can just go back to farming. Equip this. What are my farming modules? Oh, Black Hole Digester. Equip this. Astral Deliverance. Equip this. Can't upgrade anything here. GG guys, GG. Was a great tournament run, to be honest. And I think maybe in this run, Pulsar Harvester might have been decent if I was able to afford or if I had strong enough level attack speed, because I kind of had to lower the range anyway. So let's switch attack speed to battle condition reduction, get this step out of the way. This is done. Switch to glass cannon farming. And oh, I have coin. So what Christian said earlier was I should probably reduce my damage, right? So let's do a respec for my normal farming run. So for my farming runs, I actually want to have a bit of health at the start, because the first 10 or 20 waves I actually take quite a bit of hits from the bosses and so on, until like my black hole and my ultimate weapons start activating. And right now I need to unlock this and lock my shockwave size. Sorry, so everything here is done. Damage enhancements. Oh, Mike, you missed the ending. I was basically hit by ranged enemies. Okay, so based on what Christian said, I should keep these numbers low for now. And let's keep this at 1.4. Cash bonus, let's put it at 1.5. It's pretty cheap at this stage. Let's keep this at 1.7. 1.6, 1.4, 1.3. Okay, I've got this amount of coin left. So I do need my cells to be around the 1.65 region. That's enough for like 1 6x a day. So let's alternate between these two. 1.75 here. Okay, let's click one here and one here. So now my damage here is pretty low. Let's get them to 2.1. Okay, and I get 2.15 here. So I go down from 2.35 to 2.15 in my damage enhancements, but I get 2 extra clicks into level skip, which I hope is worth it. And so Christian said whichever is cheaper from here on. So then I guess I'm going into coin enhancements all the way until it gets to like 1Q. Maybe I'll then finish up free upgrades and then get to level skips all the way. Seems like a correct strategy. Everything here is set up. Yep. Okay. Increase the game speed. Toggle on the black hole. Yeah, I need to lower the op size. So I'm not sure if you can see it, guys. Like, because my utility upgrade is more than 100%. Earlier I had 12 levels into, or that 11 levels into enemy health level skip. Mike says, would keeping range smaller and keeping black hole on, would that help? Ensuring range dudes would get caught in black hole and disabled. Yeah, so Mike, number one, I don't have permanent black hole. And number two, the issue earlier was that, like, with my poison swamp, it was stunning tank enemies on the outside of my range, and then the range enemies, they come in and the shockwave doesn't push them out far enough, so they keep getting caught. Well, I mean the shockwave pushes them far out enough, but my knockback cannot push the range enemies because they are getting blocked by the tank enemies. Oh yes, Greenie, thank you very much. So I have to retry this. You just saved me like 4 hours of lower coin income. But at least is, you know, I learned my lesson twice now. I have forgotten to turn on my black hole after tournament. And yes, there's range ultimates are immune to the black hole crowd control. Am I close to gem rushing anything? No, not really. Alright, then let's do a module pool after this and before we wrap up the stream. And I hope I get a GCOM, guys. I'll shatter it in front of all of you again. Hey Danilo, the small range is cute. Yeah. Oh, let's toggle off the hit text. And what did I want to do? Oh yes, I wanted to pull some modules. Alright, good luck. No, I can't do this. Let's just skip it. Oh my god, there's nothing. Okay, there goes my hopes of crushing you guys' dreams. Alright, so I think we can wrap up for today. Thank you all for joining. I hope you all have good luck in your tournament. Greeny, good luck with your 28-hour tournament run. You're going to traumatize the game community again. But otherwise, have a great one, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!